So I have lost touch with myself. And I'm not talking in any inappropriate way. What I'm meaning is I have basically just gotten away from what I've used to. I mean, look at this. In the last video that I made, I literally decided I wanted to build a spaceship. That's so uncharacteristic of me. I figured, you know, at this point, I'm too busy looking out at the stars to remember that I'm here on Earth, and I need to get more grounded. If that pun doesn't deserve a like, I don't know what does. So today, rather than doing one of my little elaborate builds that I always love doing, we are going to go out and we're going to go to where it all started. Now, Tadpole, you may be wondering, we weren't here for the world when it first started. How are we going to see where it all started? Well, I'm not actually going to go to where the world started, but what I want to do is do something that I have not done in long enough, and that is to go camping. That's right. So for those of y'all who haven't caught me in my live streams, I think I've said this a few times. I am actually an Eagle Scout, and I have been affiliated with the Boy Scouts for 15 years, I think. Wow, that took way too long to figure out. So to go camping, what I'm going to do is I'm first going to just throw all my stuff into a random chest so that I don't have it. Obviously, I gotta have some food. We are going to grab just the absolute necessities, and then we're just gonna run off in some random direction and figure out how to camp. Also, before we do that, I made a cute little uniform. Aww. Is that not adorable? I mean, I actually did this the other day because, actually I did it in a community post. I finally posted the link to, like, my normal skin, and then when I got the idea for this video, I'm like, well, I have to put on a uniform, so, yeah, here you go. Yeah, I don't know why. Right after I recorded this, I passed out, so let's move on to day 2. And now it's the next day. So, I spent last night trying to figure out what items I thought I should bring, because I had two sides to this, right? As a Boy Scout, I knew that you always have to pack for the stuff you want. But also, this is Minecraft, and I think I need to figure some of it out. So, obviously, I still got the food. And then, this little turtle shell does nothing except look kind of cute. So, I thought it would be funny to just walk around with this on my head. So, that's what that's for. And then, these other two things actually have a purpose. So the sword is because, for those of y'all who don't know, Boy Scouts are all about knife safety. So I figured, gotta have a knife with me, and it was either this or an axe, and I thought the axe might be a little OP. So we're gonna stick with this, and then we're also gonna take a flint and steel, because I do not anticipate on mining while I'm out. So hopefully this'll do it for our little excursion, and now we just need to go hike and get lost. How we doing, Ronnie? Alright, so this is what we in the business call good enough, and just in time, because I can see the sun is starting to set. So when you're out camping, the first thing you want to do is you want to try and set up some shelter. And there's a couple things to look out for when you're camping. Number one is there's some high ground you can get to. You know, if it do start to rain, you're going to have to worry about some rain getting you all wet. And getting wet in the middle of your sleep just sucks. So I'm actually going to come up here, this part right here. You want something flat, but something to where if water comes through, it's just going to yote on down the path. Okay, and this is why we brought our sword, because I am not dealing with these baddies all night. In a bit of oversight, I seem to have forgotten to bring a bed with me. So, get away from me! Oh, this is not ideal at all. Okay, the goal right now is to kill as many spiders as I can, so I can get some string and hopefully— oh, yes, a bow! Okay, we needed that. Good, good, good. The string was originally meant for a bed, but you're gonna see I immediately gave up on that. Alright, scratch that plan. I just realized our food is going down real quick. So we're just gonna get some wood here, and then we're gonna build ourselves a little box for the first night. If this doesn't protect me, I'm gonna lose it. There, this ought to be safe and sound. Now it is always important, even in times of distress like this, you always just look up at the stars. Remind yourself why it's great to be where we are. Alright, never mind. This truly does suck. This is a crappy first night. Okay, it is finally safe to come out. Beautiful morning to start our second day on. Normally what you would do if you were actually out here stranded, you are going to need to look for water. But in Minecraft, we don't care. Water isn't going to do anything for us. So what I want to focus on first is, as you can see, our bread supply is not ideal. So we're going to go out and we're going to try and hunker us up some food. And luckily we have a nice little watering hole right here. This really is like real life because I ain't catching shit. Whee! We got our first fish. Okay. So, we're gonna have to do this for a while. Yeah, it took almost 10 minutes to get all those fish, so let's just skip to the end of that. Alright, that makes 16. I think that is more than enough fish for today. So now that we have the fish, I believe that's task number 2 complete. What you do after that, honestly, what we would normally do the first night that we get there, we gotta make a fire. Even in the daytime, these things are attacking me. So to make a campfire... Oh, I didn't want to have to go mining. Mining is not a camping-related feature. How is it already nighttime again? We didn't even get 2 things done. We just spent way too long fishing. Okay, I am only getting coal, and then I'm getting right the hell out of here. Good, coal. I don't even want a lot of you. We have enough. What on earth is that? Wait a minute. There's an invisible wandering villager. What? Yeah, that has nothing to do with camping. I just thought that was neat. Okay, I am not dealing with this all night, so we are getting enough wool to make a damn bed. So currently we have 1 piece of wool, so that makes enough for 2. So we either need to kill like 3 more spiders or just get us a sheep who's willing to sacrifice itself for us. And in the meantime, I'm also going to get some wood. Please give us 3 string. Bruh, you didn't give us any string. We're gonna be running out of food here soon. Oh, please don't hit me into that ravine. Please, please. Yes! Yes, we have enough. Okay. I am going right to sleep. Okay, make a bed. Oh, I am so done with this stuff. Why is it still... Okay, I thought it was still going to be raining and I was about to lose it. Okay. Now that we're officially out of food, we do actually have the resources, and we have us a campfire. Would you knock it off? Yeah, looking back, especially because I knew I was going to make a campfire, I have no idea why I brought that flint and steel. Your guess is as good as mine. And a feature that I actually didn't know about these campfires, you can actually, like, throw... How do you do it? Yeah, you can throw, like, fish and meat on here, and it'll cook it. So while we let some of these fish sit on there and cook, I'm actually going to set up for the next activity we're going to do. Would you stop it? What I was saying was, we're trying to get some items so that I can make a little target, because the next activity is going to be archery. Now, admittedly, it has been a quick minute since I actually tried to do this. The basic thing I'm trying to go for is just make a big old target. I mean, let's be honest, I couldn't hit the broadside of a barn. So, I need to make sure it's big enough that I'm not gonna miss it. Yeah, that's pretty cute. That's good enough. Okay. And then we also need to make sure we have some, like, gate or something that's gonna keep us from walking in front of it. So, beautiful. Okay, so to try and make this as realistic as possible, I have set up my little archery range here with a big old target that I'm somehow still going to miss. And then we have our line here where you gotta walk up. And then we have some grumpy old coot who is going to yell at me about every minor archery dilemma that I have. So every time you walk up to the range, you gotta say, you know, a range master, can I come in? He'll grovel something about, you know, me being a lefty, so he's gonna have to teach me different, and then he'll say, fine, come in. So then you walk on in, I think you stand up here, and he's gonna babble on about how, like, a certain number of whistles means you can walk down and get your arrow, and if he blows it a different way, you have to fire, otherwise... I think you can tell I didn't really pay attention during this. So basically, I'm just gonna wait, I'm gonna pick up an arrow, and then eventually he's gonna say, you know, fire! And perfect bullseye. We're Robin Hood up in here. We're Legolas. And he's gonna say fire again. Oh, shoot. We did not have Enderman at camp. I don't know if I'm prepared for this. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Yeah, if I had to deal with half as many mobs as I've had to deal here in real life, I would not still be around today. Yeah, but he's gonna tell you fired a whole bunch of times. You're gonna shoot like a maniac and then get like the 1 bullseye. To get the merit badge, I know you had to shoot like a certain number of bullseyes or something. Good enough. We got it, boys. We did it. Yeah, if it's not obvious by now, I did not earn that merit badge. Now, if you couldn't already tell, I clearly was not very good at archery. But one subject where, oh goodness, one subject where I very much so excelled at, succeeded, I don't know what I was going for there, was environmental science. So one of the merit badges you had to earn in order to get your Eagle Scout was environmental science. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna make a fun little environmental project and create a stream. Yeah, I'm like half certain that creating a random stream going through the middle of camp is exactly the opposite of what we learned in environmental science, but what can you do? It's Minecraft. He's back. Isn't that perfect? An adorable little stream that goes right through the middle of camp and leads to a useless little pond. You know, they tell you a lot about Boy Scouts, but that's really the Boy Scout method, making something useless and then pretending it has value. And now we have a little bridge across. Oh, that's just beautiful. Now, because I just want to waste my shovel, I'm also going to put in a tiny little path that goes everywhere. Alright, I have had enough of this. Teehee, oops! Piss off. Oh, now doesn't that just look beautiful? I mean, look at this. We have a nice little pathway that'll take you anywhere you want to go in the, like 20-foot area. I mean, this is wonderful. So that's basically how I became an Eagle Scout. I mean, follow these, I don't know, was that 5 steps? I forget. Follow these steps and you're basically a shoo-in for an Eagle Scout. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you liked it, love it if you left a like. I mean, 50 likes and I will burn this forest to the ground. I am so sick of this. Thank you guys for watching. If you're new here, please subscribe, and I will catch you guys next time. Tschüss, Kinder.